Are you transitioning from hand tools to power tools? Are you?
Yes.
Are you just beginning your DIY journey and you just want to straight up get yourself some power tools?
Yes.
This video is also for anyone who's currently researching on what power tools to get. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. If you're new here, kindly subscribe, turn on the post notification bell on, and we will be together moving forward. If you are a member, thank you for the support. Now, for today's video, I will be taking you through 3 must-have power tools when you're beginning as a DIY, enthusiast, or just someone who has an interest in DIY, woodworking especially. And these are the 3 power tools I personally believe that you should get before any other thing, before even the extras. Let me tell you, these are basics. Why? If you go to if you're working on a project, let me just break it down. If you're working on a project, 1, you need the materials. 2, you need the materials prepared and ready before you bring all those materials together. Does it make sense? So maybe it's wood, you bring it together to form a stool. Making any sense? Yeah. So what do you need when you're preparing the wood? Because you've already gotten the materials, wood and other things, like screws, etc. Now you have the wood, right? The wood needs to be ready. And to form a stool, I'm using a stool as an example. I'm not saying today's video we're making a stool. No. So to form the stool, for example, you need the wood cut into the right pieces, and then after they're cut into the right pieces, you bring them together to form the stool, and then maybe you decide to apply paint on it or varnish, depending with your, what you want for your project. Now, when I look at it that way, that helped me decide what power tools I was to start with. Understand, this is coming from me transitioning from hand tools to power tools. I really saw the need to get into power tools because of course, the time, the energy you spend using hand tools, and also the finish, the end product of the item you're working on is way better when you cut something with a circular saw versus cutting with a hand saw. We might agree and disagree there on that point, because there are guys who are like pros using their, the hand saw. But remember, this video is for this person who's coming from that into power tools, or you're just coming straight up. You just want to start your DIY journey with power tools because you have the budget and you want to work on something, right? Right. So now, I actually mentioned 1 tool. My top 3 in no particular order. 1 is a circular saw. Let me show you how it looks. I just hope I don't drop anything. But this is how mine looks like. A circular saw. Believe you me, there are very many different types of saws out there, but this is a circular saw. This is what I, as Shiflo Everything, decided to start with. Because I really needed to cut wood. I really did need to cut a lot of wood. Also, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Sometimes there are those stubborn nails, stubborn screws that you try and screw. You try use the hammer to pull them out, but they don't cooperate, man. So what you do is use the circular saw. You cut it, like a grinder. Ching! It does the job, but you need to be careful. You need to be having protective gear already on, because you don't want that getting into your eye. Anyway, my second power tool of choice is this right here. Yeah, a drill. There are many types of drills again, but I chose an impact drill because it works well with drilling holes on wood, on metal, as well as on like concrete. So I chose this because I can drill, and I can also, when I regulate the speed, I can actually screw and unscrew. Meaning, let's go back to process number 3 of working on a project, which was bringing everything together. That would help drilling the screws, and now the stool is formed. Does it make sense? If I'm not going back to the old ways of nails and hammers, yeah, it makes sense. My third and final power tool is, oh, it's right here, a sander. Depending with how you get, or what state your wood is in when you purchase it, either at your local store or at a timber yard, then you definitely require this. I haven't said you require the finishing sander, I've said you require a sander. The choice is yours. Mine, I chose to go with the finishing sander because my wood isn't badly off, so I just need to finish it and it's ready to go. So yeah, those are my 3. Yeah, and that's it. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, and go ahead, fill that comment section, and let's get to share the knowledge and learn from each other. Yeah.